Hey guys, it's been a little while, which kind of sucks on my behalf because now that I'm later in the game and then I don't post for 2 weeks, it's kind of like, oh, what happened? And I know when I'm following somebody or watching somebody's videos, that annoys me. I mean, but life happens, so you just have to get over it. I'm just busting my butt. I'm making a ton of things that I have left. I'm rearranging our rooms so I can set up my birth space. And then I've got 2 children who are sick today. Yay! I don't know what's wrong with them. They have fevers and chills. Maybe it's the flu minus diarrhea and puking. I don't know. Poor little dudes. They don't feel good though. Oh, Clyde just says, hold me like baby. And he wants me to hold him like a baby in his daddy's recliner. It's so sad. And then Ollie, he's obviously way more verbal, or vocal, either or. And so he's been explaining how bad his body hurts today, and I just feel awful. They're never sick. The boys are never sick. But when they do get sick, they typically kick it in its butt, and it's gone in 12 hours or something. So this one might be the first 24-hour bug, or whatever it is, that they have had in a while, so we'll see. I feel bad, though. Poor little babies. I am 35 weeks. I can't believe that. I've had a gut feeling from the beginning that I'm going to have this baby at like 38 weeks, which could be 3 weeks from now. That's it. Less than 3 weeks from now. My date rolls over on Wednesdays, so whatever, 35 weeks and some change. It doesn't really matter. So anywhere between 3 to 7 weeks, and which will take me from 38 weeks to like 42, just because. I mean, I could say 8 or 9 weeks from now, but I don't know. Even though I feel like I will have this baby around 38 weeks, I'm not hoping for it. The baby will come whenever it comes. I tell myself, each of my other pregnancies, I've told myself I will go until 46 weeks, which won't happen. Your dates are totally off. You're not pregnant for 46 weeks. I don't care who you are. You're not pregnant for 45 weeks. 44 weeks can happen. Extremely rare. And 9 times out of 10, it's because your dates are off. So there's that. Sorry, I can't help myself. This baby had been breech for quite some time, which is nice. It's like it has its pros and its cons. Because with the baby's head up, that means that its butt isn't like in my pelvis, therefore my bladder isn't so smashed. So it's nice that I don't have to pee every 5 minutes, and I'm not, like the baby will, it was frank breech, which means the head, and it goes down to the butt, and its legs are up, and it was confusing for a second, then I realized, wait, no, the baby is frank breech, which means the feet are kind of up by its face, which I was kind of feeling it kicks and such at my belly button line, and then hiccups at my belly button line or above, which that's an indicator of what that means. And then this little thing, I swear it's going to be tiny. I'm going to be fat for nothing, which is going to suck. But it still can. It can flip all the way up till birth, up until like right before pushing, right before it slams to your cervix. But every time that I sleep, it seems like this little thing flips. So it had been breech for like a week or more solid. Like it's been flipping back and forth, but a week or more solid. And then it just flipped yesterday. I woke up yesterday and it had flipped while I was sleeping, which is what it likes to do now, which is kind of nice because I'm kind of a heavy sleeper now because I am just exhausted all the time. So I don't really feel it unless it's really kicking. During the day, it's super uncomfortable when the baby flips. So right now, it's vertex, which is head down, and I seriously feel like I'm going to pee my pants every 3 minutes. It's super frustrating. So, oh, that was it. Pros and cons. Breech is I don't pee often at all. I have like a normal sized bladder, but I can't breathe because I've got this tiny little baby head in between my lungs pushing on my diaphragm, and it's awful. I can't lie down. I can't stand up. But then now the baby has flipped head down, I have to pee all the time. I feel like I'm going to pee, like legit pee my pants this pregnancy. We'll see. but I can breathe, which is nice. So it's like, I don't know, there's no winning for losing. I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe the baby will stay this way, maybe it won't. I've mentioned it before, I'll mention again. If the baby is breech, that's the way the baby is going to come out. I'm not going to rush to the hospital or anything. Breech is a variation of normal. Absolutely normal. The risks that come with a breech birth are basically hand in hand the same as with a baby that is head down. So I'm not worried about that. And I think Tony is now officially calm about having a child soon, and I'm officially kind of like not freaking out, but really setting in that we're gonna have a baby really soon. It's just gonna be crazy. Clyde, he's so sweet. He's really warming up to the situation, or to the. Did I say that right? I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm reading them books tonight because, well, we read books every night, but I'm reading them extra books tonight because we laid down early because they don't feel good. And Clyde said, you know, my baby. And I was like, oh, I can't hold you like a baby, buddy. I have to read the book. But he wanted me to lift my shirt up so that he could sit and rub on the baby. He's so sweet. I have Braxton Hicks. They were actually way worse when the baby was breech, which is funny. Super uncomfortable, pretty intense. I mean, not painful, but pretty intense Braxton Hicks. And I was getting over 20 of them a day, probably several an hour. It was often. And I have to say, I haven't really been getting, I didn't really notice until I brought it up. I haven't really had them the last 2 days, or day since yesterday, whenever the baby flipped. So that's fun. Other than that, I feel like it's going to come out of my butt. The butt pressure is so weird. It's so much worse with this one. I don't know if it's a third baby syndrome or it's just a totally different pregnancy. I'm sure it's a mixture of both of them. But yeah, it feels like I'm going to have a baby out of my butt. And it's awful. We have decided on full names and spelling for the babies, and whenever I think I've mentioned them before. I probably won't mention the full names until after the baby's here for an introduction video, which I want to do something creative and sweet for that. I'm not just going to throw my birth up here yet like I did with Clyde, although I don't even think I was part of YouTube until like he was 7 months old, so that's why I kind of put it on there. It was by accident too. I didn't know that I could make it public or not, so yeah, that's how that happened. Weight gain sucks. I weigh as much now as I did when I had Clyde, and I have another month before give or take. I have another month before I'm to the gestation that I was when I had both of my boys. So let's just hope. I'm sure that it's not the baby. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this baby's going to be tiny and I'm going to be fat for nothing, which sucks. I struggle with it. It happens every time, and I don't know why I struggle with it because I know it's going to go away. I call it breastfeeding weight because my body shuts down, the metabolism shuts down, and I hoard calories. And then I breastfeed for a couple years, but then after the 4 or 5 month mark, the weight just drops off. It's really weird. I like wake up 40 pounds less. I don't know, but I'm a weight gainer, which is super fun. I fit into nothing at all. I have like 4 shirts. I have 2 pairs of pants, and then I have pajamas. So I've been wearing pajamas because, yeah, we've actually been out a lot this week because it's warm, which is weird for Ohio and for February, but whatever, we'll take it. That 1 week warm break from friggin' winter, I'll take it. But we've went out like 5 days in a row, and I have no pants. It sucks. I have to wash them like every day. Because I don't want to wear pajamas outside. Yoga pants are fine, but I mean between my yoga pants and my actual pants, yeah, I don't have that many. I'm pretty sure I'm getting some paper plates and foil ready. Like you cover the paper plates with foil, you cut them a little bit. I want to burn this baby's cord, which is what I wanted to do with Clyde's instead of cut it. But I was just kind of like, meh, whatever. But I would like to burn it this time just because it's our last baby and I wanted to do it before and I haven't got to do it yet. Supposedly it doesn't smell, so we will see. But yeah, short and sweet, and I'm going to go to bed after this. Except for I'll probably post this tomorrow. I don't know. But I will show you my 35-week belly. So here's with my shirt on. This is how everything fits me. Nothing fits. You can see my belly out of everything. This is with my shirt up. The baby's always, Ollie always laid on this side and it stretched it out, so that's why it's all weird. But this baby, its back is always on this side too. Even when it's breech, it's like, I don't know, it flips. But, so that's it. No new stretch marks. That thing is, well, slowly but surely getting worse and bigger. But that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe because that's what you do when you watch people on YouTube. I do have a Facebook under my name, 2 Tots 2 Knots, but I don't ever get on it, which is bad. But my Instagram, I've had it up again for a few weeks, and I've been posting a lot more on there, so most of my updates will go there because it's nice and quick and easy. So it's 2 Tots and 2 Knots on Instagram as well. So I will see you for my next update and or video, whichever one comes first.